Hi, it's Michelle from Honest and Truly, and today we are talking packing in your carry-on. Now, I know this is something that you may not pack only in your carry-on, but even if you have a checked bag, you want to make sure that your critical items stay in your carry-on. Don't forget to pack your medicines, any important documents like your passport, your hotel reservations, your change of clothes for overnight, toothbrush, makeup, sunscreen, those kinds of things. Stay in your carry-on no matter what. So, when you think about some of those things, like your shampoo or your sunscreen, they come in pretty big bottles. TSA requires that everything be in 3.4 ounces or less, which is not that big. So, what do? I have found the favorite thing ever, which is these little bottles. They are made out of BPA-free silicone, and they carry your stuff in them. So first of all, I'm going to show you one that I've been using because I wanted to test this out actually on vacation before I talked about it, because the last thing I want to do is say, this is the greatest thing ever, and then use it and go, oh, I hated it, but I already posted about it and shared it. No, everything I do, I'm testing out first. So this is really cool. So pop top, easy to use, it stays sealed. But if you look, you can see it's got a little small hole. When you push it, oops, this one's almost empty because I used it a lot when I was there. It comes out with just small little pieces so that you're not going to have a ton of stuff coming out at once and making a big mess. And that's one of my huge pet peeves, is when I have way too much come out at one time. So when you close this, this is sealed. I mean, I'm pushing on this and nothing is coming out. So you don't have to worry about things exploding in your suitcase, making a mess, coming out all over your bag when you're on vacation. This is exactly what I need. And then the other thing too that's nice, you can see that when I pushed it, now it's staying really skinny. That's because there's not a ton left in here. So when I'm coming back, if there happened to be a shampoo that I really loved at the resort and I want to add it to that little carry-on bag, because you can only have things in a quart-sized bag, I'm going to have room because this isn't going to take up as much room. So let's talk about what's actually in these bags. So we'll use one that I haven't used before. So first of all, let's show how this works. You have this nifty little thing, and on the side, it is labeled. So it's kind of hard to see on white, but we'll use the pink just because that'll be easier. A little bit anyway. So it's still white. So if you look right here, this is the label area, and there's actually nothing on the label. But if you take off this first top, you can actually start twisting this bottom piece so that you can make it say all the different things that are out there. So if I keep twisting, now it says SHAMP for shampoo. Or if I keep twisting, it's got soap is the next one, lotion is the next one, conditioner is the next one, sun for sunscreen, which is, I have 2 sunscreens every time I travel, the most common one, and then blank, which means that you can write on it whatever you want. So for me, I'm going to put hair product on mine because that's what I use. One tip when you're putting this back together, because you want to take it apart and then put it back together, as you put it in, it will come back in pretty quick and easy. The top of the bottle, yes, has a little rim. Make sure the rim is completely even and all the way over. If it's tucked over, if it's not quite all the way in, that's when you're going to end up with a leak. So just make sure it's even all the way around back up on top. So to fill this, super easy, just take your product and just squeeze it on in there. And you would be surprised how much 3.4 ounces actually is. Like, it's going to use up almost my entire thing here. So when I get to the top, again, because these are silicone, it's kind of nifty, I can just take it and tap it on the bottom, and then all the air comes out so that I can fill it even a little bit more full. Once I'm done, go ahead and twist this top on. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then here, you can test it. Again, I'm squeezing it, nothing's coming out. Flip top, easy peasy lemon squeezy. These things are fantastic. You can see that they've got the different labels so you know what's actually in everything, so that if I fill this up today and I go on vacation and then I come back and I don't go on vacation for 6 months or a year and I still want to use that same product, I don't have to pick it up and go, it's white. Could be conditioner, could be sunscreen, could be lotion, I don't know. I actually know exactly what's inside here because of that label, which I love. The other thing I love is that there's the 4 different ones and they all come in different colors. So when I bring things into my hotel room and I'm just trying to grab something quickly, I know green and blue, it's my sunscreen. So I can just grab them and take them with me rather than having to pick it up and try to figure this out. This is really helpful if it's, say, really early in the morning and I'm going scuba diving and my family is not awake yet and I don't want to wake them up. Super handy, absolutely love it. The other thing I will tell you again, these, all 4 of them, were $12 maybe for it. For me, that is an absolute steal. They're the perfect size. I love the material that they're made out of. I love the labels on them. There's 4 of them. They come in this handy dandy little case, which again, when I travel, they don't live in this case. They go into that quart-sized zip top bag that you need to use for TSA. But when I'm home, they go back in here so I know exactly where everything is and I can easily see how full or how empty something is. Again, this one I know is empty. So if I'm going to be traveling, either I need to refill it, or if I'm already on vacation, I may say, you know what? I'm gonna grab this, but then I'm also gonna grab my blue one to take with me too, because I don't wanna run out of sunscreen in the middle of the day and get burned. Needless to say, one of my favorite finds I've ever had to make carrying traveling in my carry-on, we'll try that again, so much easier than what it could be otherwise. I wanna know from you, would you purchase these and use them? What do you use when you travel? Leave me a comment below and then let me know. See you soon and enjoy your travels.